Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1663 of What You Up To Now. Do you have the true grit to pivot confidently, pivot? Today, for Supersize Your Business, our idiom, our confidence-related idiom to coincide with the annual challenge is true grit. True grit is, I shared 5 different characteristics of grit and true grit and how they can help you supersize and grow your business. Basically, true grit means you have true resolve, determination, strength of character, confidence, courage, things like that. It means you are going to do what you say you're going to do, and you're going to persevere when times get tough. You're going to stay strong when life happens, when you feel pain, grief, fear, uncertainty, like during the COVID pandemic. You're going to be meticulous and detail-oriented. You're going to be careful. You're going to be outstanding and extremely good, not necessarily perfect. You're going to stay the course through difficult times and achieve your long-term goals. So you're going to have a long-term goal, and you know that there's going to be ups and downs along the way to that. But just because you dip and have a couple of downtime doesn't mean you're going to throw in the towel and give up and not go after your dream, especially when it comes to building and growing your business. So we talked about that today for Supersize Business. I actually used a card from one of these decks. I think this is an Abraham Hicks deck. They don't say on them. Once I pulled them out of the deck and mixed them all up, I have a hard time referencing which one they are. So we talked about that, and then the ability to pivot without involving our conscious mind by doing it when we sleep, which I have always used for problem solving or for decision making. If I have a tough decision, a tough choice, a tough problem that I'm not sure which solution to choose, I'll sleep on it, and I'll ask myself before I go to sleep, you know, help me to resolve this issue, or help me to solve this problem, help me to make this decision, and then in the morning, boom, automatically, I'll know exactly what to do and what's right for me. Because while I'm sleeping, my subconscious goes to work on it and searches out all of my brain and all my past experiences and everything without my conscious mind filtering it, negating it, saying, no, that's not a good example, no, that's not a good example, oh, let's use this example that's not really related, but it makes my ego feel good. So we need to be careful about that, and that's why I like to do things like that when I sleep. So tonight, I'm going to actually try pivoting something while I sleep. I've never really said, I'm going to use this to change or pivot something. I've used it to, again, solve problems or to make decisions. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how that makes me feel. So that was our challenge for today in the BU 365-day challenge. We're working on confidence this month. And I have found, and I was going to just do a list of big events and then ask myself, was an external or an internal event, and then how much control did I have over that, and how did it impact my confidence, either positively or negatively. When I think of my divorce impacted my confidence negatively. My marriage kind of impacted my confidence negatively. COVID-19, I think more positive than negative. I personally experienced of the COVID pandemic. My sudden cardiac arrest, although it seemed super duper negative at the time because dropping dead's never a good idea, it ended up being probably one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. Different illnesses I've had. Again, when you're going through them and you're having that experience, you're like, how in the heck am I ever going to get through this? And then once you're on the other side of it, you start to see the blessings in the event. You start to see the things that you didn't have to deal with because you were sick and you had a higher priority thing that had to be attended to at the time. Then I was going to do work, being a mom, school and education, personal development, etc., and ask myself, is this an external or an internal thing? If it's an event, and then how much control do I have over it? And I found, with me personally, there's a direct correlation between my confidence and the amount of control I have over a situation. So guess what? Anything that comes from inside me, anything internal, my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs, my actions, are all things I control, and so I tend to be very confident in those areas because I know it's up to me. It's 100% my responsibility, my right to be responsible, to make those decisions and choices for myself. But things that are outside of my control, my divorce, pretty much outside of my control, right? When somebody wants to get a divorce, it just is what it is. COVID-19, outside almost everybody's control, right? So we all just had to figure out what it meant to us and how we were going to respond to it. So to me, pivoting and deciding to change, choosing to change, is a huge area where we can impact our own confidence. We can decide to read a book about personal development. We can choose to leave the job that we're in that just is soul sucking for us. We can get out of the relationship that we know isn't right for us. Things like that. So hanging out with my granddaughter, I'm actually watching her on the monitor today. I got her to sleep so I could make my videos this morning. And still helping my mom move. So busy in addition to my usual life and things, because sometimes we have to put what we're doing on hold to help people that we love and care about. So that's what I'm doing. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Bye.